what do you think that New York City fans should be, afraid of coming into this game against Orlando?
We're finally healthy for the first time in maybe 4 months.
Okay.
So, and we honestly, with the pieces that are returning, Joao Moutinho is back in full team training. Uri Rosell is back in full team training. Daryl Dike is an upgrade on who we had at striker in the tournament. So
Don't you shame Dom Dwyer's name like that.
like we have for the past 2 years. I think the sky's the limit. This team can play with anybody, and if they can gel quickly enough with the guys coming back from injury, this could be a better team than what we saw in the MLS's back tournament. Daryl Dike and Mauricio Pereira are probably the two cogs of that right now. Nani's kind of been out of form, still producing, but definitely not top tier Nani. So, the middle of the park is going to be huge.
Oh.
Yeah, so it looks like Cayens and Galese and Mendez are all going to be available, assuming they go through with this quarantine-less period where if they charter back. How do you guys rate your defense with Cayens? Like, what are your chances on stopping the DK hype train, which is so far unstoppable?
So I'll say one thing that we weren't too maybe confident of, and I was going to say that we didn't pay too much attention to, was maybe even DK. I think more of a piece on your team that we were really worried about because of what he's done to us in the past is Mueller. And I was waiting to see if you got to a point about Mueller, because that's who we felt was maybe one of the more dangerous points. But in terms of our defense, I think that we have a really solid back four. I think when you lose Collins from it, that you're not getting too much of a hit to quality, bringing Ibiaga in. But, it will be a step down, but I just don't think it'll be majorly noticeable.
Yeah, we take a lot of shit from our fans because we do not worship at the altar of Mueller like everyone in Orlando. Listen, here's
like everyone in the league and in America.
I'm going to get like 80,000 tweets being like, you suck! Here's the thing with Mueller. He's fine. He's good.
Yeah.
He produces most of his stuff in the first 25 minutes of him on the field, whether that's at the start or him coming on as a sub. I think he's good. I think there's this perception that he is elite, and that makes me laugh. It does. And I think we've... Go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, especially because if we have a healthy front three in Nani, DK, and Mueller, he's probably, the numbers won't tell you that, but he's the person I'm least confident is going to score.
The offense works best when he's the third option.
Yeah, 100%. And I think he reaps those benefits because Nani is obviously Nani, does what he does. DK, he came out and just was a bull in the shiny shop, scoring goals, fell off a little bit mid-season, and then is kind of coming back now. And Mueller just kind of comes in behind everybody and cleans up. So I think that's where he gets most of his goals, and we appreciate him for it. But I just think right now, if we can be healthy, I think we got a good shot going forward, honestly.